Hey everybody, it's Evan with the Grainiac. Today we're making DIY chicken smoked snack sticks, 2 different flavors. And here's the finished product. Here we go. So make sure your scale is zeroed out. The lugger I have the chicken in is 3.5 pounds. So 17 pounds minus 3.5. And we're going to split that in half. So I pre-mix my seasonings. Here's the collagen casings I'm going to stuff it into. So there's a garden Italian, and then I made a bacon chive stick as well. So I pre-mix my seasonings, and we're going to put together the grinder. Say there's a carnivore grinder from Cabela's. You don't need one necessarily this big. You don't even need to do 13.5 pounds at a time. I just figure if I'm making the mess, I might as well go big, and I can always vacuum seal and freeze my snack sticks. This is a freezer pack that comes with the grinder. You put it on, keeps everything from warming up in the chute of the grinder. Otherwise, the chicken or the beef or whatever you're grinding can actually cook onto the sides of the grinder from the friction. So here I am just tossing chicken thighs in. That's all I do is buy a box of chicken thighs. It's the perfect fat content for snack sticks. And you can get chicken thighs as cheap as $1.09 a pound. I think these were $1.29 a pound. But, I mean, making snack sticks for $1.29 a pound all day. Keep your chicken thighs ground up. Keep them separate. So you see one side I have labeled Italian Garden. The other side I have labeled the bacon chive. That's all you need to do is keep them separated with a piece of paper. I got wax butcher paper. And if you want recipes, you can look in the description. So always remember, you want to test out your chicken before you stuff it and you bake it and you spend all that time and you find out then it's too salty or it's not salty enough or there's not enough garlic. So always flatten, microwave it for 1.5 minutes. Try them out. These are awesome. Turned out really well. I didn't have to modify them at all. So now I can go ahead and stuff them up. Lay out my paper, take my grinder apart. This grinder's nice because it comes with a tube that I can just attach, and I can stuff my sausage right on using the grinder itself. I was at the store the other day to pick up some seasonings and things, and I found out they do have attachments for this grinder now where I can make attach a meat tenderizer. I can attach a meat cuber, a jerky slicer, and even a patty maker. They're all different attachments, kind of like a KitchenAid. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I'm going to load it up one flavor at a time, obviously. I already put my collagen casings on. I'm going to give it a rip. This thing, the one complaint I have, it's really slow at stuffing snack sticks. So I kick it up to 8 times speed here for you so it's not as painful. So this is taking a long time. I think it took me probably at least half an hour just to stuff this many snack sticks. So I'm going to use my other stuffer next time. It is snowing here in my state of Minnesota. Checking my grill. I use, of course, the Masterbuilt 1050. Gotta get the charcoal started. I have it loaded with hickory chips and charcoal. I get that up to 185, 175. I'm going to put the sticks on. I'm going to lay them horizontal. I do have a vertical smoker. Make sure to keep that slip with your sticks. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance you know what you're doing, but it's better just to know what sticks are where. So I always have that label following them around. Make sure they're not touching. That'll create raw spots. So when I'm loading up the smoker, I just know to keep it all separate. You want a little space in between all the sticks. Very important they don't touch, especially when you're dealing with chicken. Garden Italian on the bottom here. Now, if you have your smoker, your grill that low, 185, 190, your pieces of paper, your things that you have in there aren't going to catch on fire. So you don't have to worry about that. All they're going to do is dry out and get brown from the smoke. So here, loading up the bottom, making sure that there's spaces in there. And this probably only runs for 2-3 hours. I do rotate bottom to top at one point in time. That I didn't film. Here it is, snowing still. It's never too cold or snows too much to run the smoker. Here we go, checking it out. I do have a probe I insert at this time. Trying to get everything to 175, 165. I go a little above just in case. The fat content's so high in these sticks, you're not going to dry them out. So the temperature's actually up there already. So I really lower down the temp to get just some cold smoke on it, give it some more flavor. Once they start to wrinkle like this, you know when they cool down, they're going to have a good snap to the skin of the snack stick. So again, keep the labels. I know the bottom's bacon chive, and the top two now are garden Italian. Insert the probe, make sure that the bottom shelf is done now, since I did rotate them. And making these snack sticks, like I said, they're, with ingredients included, probably $1.50, $2 a pound. And when you're buying these things at the store, you're $20 a pound, I bet, And you can use any kind of grinder. You can get an aftermarket stuffer. All that stuff you can get on Facebook Marketplace or anything real cheap. And here's that good snap on that stick. You know it's done right. These things were so good. The consistency's right on. It's like I've been making them for 25 years. I have been making them for 25 years. Give it a go, guys. Recipes, descriptions, links, everything's in the description. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Thank you.